Excellent.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's
We're
fine.
fine.
I will
Killed a
not. I
bunch
will
of
not
everybody.
pretend.
Ari did her first murder. She grew up for like 2 seconds.
Yep, it's fine. Everything's okay.
Everything's gonna be A-okay. Ooh, I love the layout.
Yeah, I did that.
Rock is outside of tent in a bathing mug.
Nice.
So, welcome back to the Darkest Hour. Last time, we met our heroes. I use quotes because Plip is a frog. Frog probably
Bird.
wants to be known as... And there's a bird, of course. There's a bird and a frog. It's like a zoo.
It is.
Oh god, please don't refer
Two
to it as a
elves,
zoo.
zookeepers.
God.
They got a job, and they went and completed the job by killing a bunch of cultists and taking a book. And we leave off as they're camping out in the cult's former brain camp. There we go. Why didn't my brain want to say camp? I don't know.
We're using the tents of the deceased.
Yes.
Except for Plip, who was outside in their bathing mug unconscious.
I'm using Dargon as bed.
Dargon's bed.
Just gonna set things like this for now so I can move other things. Okay.
I mean, if it keeps her off of Nuzzy, I don't think he minds.
So the question is anyone taking watch?
She's dead. She has no
Well,
reason to feel like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
First or second watch.
He'll take
Okay.
first watch.
Okay, she'll take second.
Alrighty.
Oh, right, full elves. They only need 4 freaking hours.
Ah,
He could take first and third.
Yeah.
good. Which probably will.
Alright.
Plip will run third.
There's a 17 on the die, plus 5, 22.
22. What for?
Perception?
Ah, okay.
You said it was
Sorry,
good watch.
One watches.
my brain not working today.
Wait a minet. Do I not have to roll for watch? Wait a minute.
Well, he didn't call for it yet, so that was the thing.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that too. That was part of it, yeah. Well, so you said you had 22 perception check?
Yep.
Correct? Everything seems rather calm at this moment. The odd rustling of leaves with, like, chipmunks and squirrels running through the bushes that are still awake for reasons unknown. The odd raccoon that falls out of a tree. They're fine, though. Otherwise, nothing much of note. Is there anything you do while taking this watch?
No.
Alright. So, this first watch passes by rather uneventful. Second watch will begin. Could I get a roll for that, please?
Yeah. That would be miss. Okay. Sheet, come here. Ooh. 23.
23. You also don't really notice much out of the ordinary, a little bit of the same. The night is quiet. There looks like there could be rain maybe, but there might not be. It is really dependent on how the world wants to be. Is there anything you do on this watch?
Probably at some point she takes a lap and is like gonna quietly talk to quote unquote herself.
Fair enough.
And her like she's really just talking to like her brother at this point, like whether or not he can actually tune in and hear her or not, or whatever the case may be, but once she's made her lap, she'll go back to the tent and settle in.
All right. To signify a successful watch. All right, so third watch. I am to understand that Plip wanted to join in on the third one. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I will get perception rolls from both of you then.
Shit, right. It helps if I have my die out, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Just a little bit.
All right, that is 23.
That
Yeah,
is on my end.
Ow.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Hi.
All right, so it is rather quiet. This is a quiet night. Doesn't seem that any of the none of the cultists that were friends with the cultists that are formerly in this camp seem too concerned. They just think maybe they're having a party or something. Is there anything that Plip or Nuzus does on this
Nope.
third and final watch?
It will just have his allies peeking about the mug,
Fair enough.
going off in directions.
All right. And with that, it is now of the morning.
Up bright and early.
It will
Still
be
on
staring
top of
into
the-
it.
Win is not. She is still asleep.
Hey, hoppers.
You see a little hand pop out of the mug. She is Pip brave.
She's a morning person, I'm sorry.
Good.
Reject modernity, return to mug.
Pip will remain a mug until people move.
She wander outside because she's not locked.
That's the question. Does she wander outside?
I mean,
She has the freedom if she wishes.
it's true. Does technically have the freedom. Consider this allowed to leave until somebody else lets her out.
Is the question.
No, she will happily just sit on the drake and like fix her feathers and all that.
That's so cute. I can just imagine the little creating gods. That's so cute.
Is Nuzus awake?
Oh, yeah. He stayed
Alright.
awake as far as after third watch.
She would have said good morning to you too, and like the owl's like
Yeah.
helping her fix her feathers.
He would have nodded, and then he would walk out of the tent, to which the Drake would follow.
With them on top!
Yep.
Unless they got off.
No, she's still sitting on it.
So, whee!
She's just happily with the drake right now. Getting ready for the day.
But-
Mhm.
Pip will hop out of their mug, grab one of their arrows from a quiver, and lightly tap her on the forehead with a feathery bill.
What?
People are doing things.
What? It kind of looks around. Oh, crap.
Morning, Winnie.
Morning. Sorry. I'm up.
I'll
I'm
back
up.
over his stuff.
Gathers her bedroll and like. Sorry, I didn't realize everyone was waking up.
Been away.
Tosses some liquid from their bathing mug.
Alright.
Already awake.
All right. I forget you all can do that.
Yes.
Work with me.
Your token's too tiny,
Oh.
it can't quite register.
My spoon's too big!
A spoon is too big. So it is not quite as perfect. Flip is flip.
Flip is flip.
The hell?
Yes.
We recovered the book.
I still have it in my things.
We begin making our way back.
All right. We do need to return this after. And probably let them know that interesting situation is occurring.
Yeah.
She's oblivious to everything going on around.
Oblivious verb is oblivious.
Bless face and don't die.
It is these.
Okay.
Yeah, just Plip down below, just like turning his head to look whoever's talking.
So you guys are on the way back to the tavern.
Indeed.
Yes.
I'm gonna get Mr.
Oh.
Puffins for because it's it.
Magic.
Well,
How-
it happens. They do stick together sometimes.
Oh dear.
To like finesse it back out. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Because it always
It's
because of the way
it's
the
trying to,
the snap feature.
Yeah, you have the snap on, so it's trying to snap it into the middle. It'll always try to
All right.
snap and get stuck in her like token now,
Mm-hmm.
unless you turn that off.
So
Road again.
you guys are
Itchy
on the road
faces.
again.
Where to put him now?
Can I get a d6, please?
From
I have an idea.
Every
oh,
Does it snap when it's already on there?
it does. It's because it
Never
tries.
mind.
It's because it, unless I put it in the corner, it snaps it to the middle, which is on her token. So unless Mikey
Oh,
turns
wait.
the snap off, it's not gonna sit on her
I-
token.
I can do that real quick.
That's up to you.
I just gotta figure out what fucking tab it's in.
I just wouldn't be able to put Mr.
Nope.
Puffins on anybody.
It
It's in the,
might be an
grid.
option.
It's in the grid.
Oh, it's in the grid. Grid option, got it.
it.
Oh no. Oh
It's fine.
dear.
Were we rolling out of just one of us?
Actually, D6 actually that's not bad, all things considered. It's D6.
What were we rolling?
D6.
Damn.
Oh.
That sounds about right for her.
Drag.
Try to get all my dice bags. 4.
4. So we've got
Got 1, 2, 3.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Amazing.
Let's be
Incredible.
us.
Fantastic. Alright. So you guys are walking. It is seemingly a nice day. You do notice off to the side, if I can go to the right tab instead of keep on clicking games like a dummy. You guys can see. Oh, that's not the color I said. Fuck. Hold up, bruh. Wrong color.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Take a habit. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now it's. You see a small little camp with, although I don't have tokens on hand for them, a human and a dwarf. If I can grab the blank tokens at least. Components. There we go. I know what I'm doing.
Sure.
And they are just sitting at this camp, relaxing, generally just chatting. So they're just chilling at this. They're just chilling.
So gosh.
The dwarf will turn over to the direction of the bird that yelled good morning, give a wave, and yell good morning back.
She didn't actually do it, but she can.
Oh, I thought you said she
I
did.
said, does she?
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, she will.
Okay. Okay.
She will. That does happen.
Okay. Alright. So you yell good morning, and the dwarf yells good morning back. Is there anything else that is...
You guys are trying to be stealthy and we're not attract attention. This is not the person you want in your party.
No.
It's fine.
Well, these guys don't seem that harmful. Maybe. Quite probably.
Yeah. She's just making sure her one eye is covered and is just like kind of small wave because they've been spotted. Might as well be friendly-ish.
The dwarf will wave.
Mhm.
The Plip does wave.
They wave. They wave back.
He just kind of
Everyone
nods in
is-
the direction, and his, hooded head with part of the cape pulled up over his face.
They nod back.
And he keep moving.
I don't think she has a choice. She's on the Drake.
Drake boy TM is
He's
taking.
riding it like
The
how you ride like a big dog as a child.
Yeah.
You know, my favorite thing is the
Mm.
fact that it doesn't go away until it dies.
Yeah.
That makes it hilarious to me.
Drake Wardens.
Party pet. All right. So as you guys are passing by, the human will shout out to you guys. Safe travels. Be careful. As you guys are passing by.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. You as well.
Plip blinks.
The frog is being a frog.
Sis.
Alright.
Yep.
I have a command, and that will have to do.
Alright. So you guys continue walking.
Yes.
Move and move of free. Alright. Um, so you guys continue on your path. Do any of you guys do anything as you are traveling? Any chats, anything like that?
He is decorating your Drake with flowers.
Okay.
Just making it look pretty.
Plip will try to predict the weather. With
Ah,
your
yes.
regrets.
So you are going to do the predict weather spell, correct?
From the druid craft, yes.
Yes. All right. So you check the weather
The
and
weather.
notice that it is gonna be partially cloudy with a higher temperature than usual, but that happens sometimes. And in terms of precipitation, there is none.
Plip gonna have to find Splish. He speaks out loud.
Butter?
Splish. Splish.
Oh no, they're going to be teaching each other like their words for things. Oh no.
This would be entertaining.
Quote. Yes. Is there anything else that is said?
No.
I got something.
No.
So, when we get this job done, what's everyone up to? Well, Pretty Bird's probably got to stay with someone.
You said I.
Of course.
Oh.
It's the first the other two are hearing that she volunteered them.
Who was this we were talking about?
Well, I hadn't thought long term. That's my bad. Hence my question of plans for after.
No. I'd ask Whoosh.
Ask what?
The Whoosh.
The whoosh.
Is there any wind?
Is there any wind? That is a very good question.
There can be.
She could make the wind tech if it's like concerned
Alright.
fact.
There is a little bit of wind going towards the southwest.
The Drake can fart.
He is going to point up at leaves being disturbed by wind. Whoosh.
The wind.
Ah. You go where the wind blows, basically.
Or the splish.
Okay then.
Goes wherever the wind or the water takes it.
Interesting.
And how the Whoosh usually gets thing. Like, he holds up his longbow. Whoosh get this. Whoosh helps.
That's a lot of faith in things that have unpredictable movements.
Should
Ah. Unsteady? Is that a better word?
No, what I mean.
You cannot rely on it.
Splish and Whoosh get fenced to.
Say that again. I'm sorry, your voice.
That's right. Splish and Whoosh get fend. There.
Okay.
Aspire, as you had said that the wind was unreliable, you feel a gust of wind hit you in the face.
Haha, very funny.
It's not that it's unreliable. It's the irregularity of it. I don't like that voice for him.
People use big word. Please.
She's for that, probably not. Shaw doesn't see it as a big word, but I don't think she's smart enough to give synonyms.
Fair.
What about you, Nuzus?
Okay. I do have a place to take back. A bit to the northwest, but plan on helping take it back.
Hmm.
We'll see. Our journeys may overlap, so they may take us in the same direction.
Know where I'm going.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Alright. So, with that, return to the tavern of which you were before. Oh wait, I forgot to erase the fucking lines. Well, there we go. There's what lines?
The pink
Well,
crown
you know,
has been
lines.
bisected.
Your Drake now has a flower crown.
Okay.
Flower crowned Drake.
Cute.
We love it. Alright. So you guys get back into the tavern.
Mhm.
This tavern seems a bit messier from than when you were last here.
Someone to clean.
Like in the good way or in the bad
No,
way?
in the bad way.
Okay.
Oh, look. People are here looking for something.
Lost their broke everything.
She's already, like, got, like, one of her regular daggers in hand.
Okay.
Is the bartender here?
The bartender is here. He looks a bit bruised.
I think the door is
That-
here. We walked in over here.
Yeah.
Is Boggers up there?
Oh, gods.
Put it over here.
There we go.
To add on to like what I meant by messed up, there's like a couple flipped tables. Looks like there might be a little bit of dried blood in some spots.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is actually pinned beneath one of the tables, just kind of laying there.
Huh.
Over. Try to
Uh,
help. Pick up table.
Careful, Ari.
Can I get a strength check from Arnie?
I don't wanna, because I know what her strength is. He just wants to clean. Oop. I almost dropped the die onto the floor.
Careful.
Ha! 6. She's struggling a little bit.
Okay. So you try to lift this table. As you're trying to lift it, you feel a pain in your lower back, dropping it onto the guy again.
Remember to lift with your back in a jerking, twisting motion.
Oh god, don't do that.
The orc here just grunts as it lands on him.
Sorry.
The Drake will put his head under the table and lift.
Lift it which direction?
Up. So
Yes,
that
like
the orc
up.
can slide out.
Oh, okay. So they do slide out, and they say that they already know that it's all right. They tried, and then they kind of give a little pet to the Drake before realizing there's a flower crown on the Drake and just raising an eyebrow.
Look, just for shits and giggles, that was a 22 for a strength check for the
Damn.
Drake.
Damn, all right.
He has a +3.
I don't think she needs a strength check to, like, at least pick up chairs and stuff.
No.
Yeah. No, the chairs are those are fine. It's just the reason I asked for this strength check is because obviously table heavy.
Yeah.
And when you said you lifted it up, I was half expecting you to say like the Drake lifted it up, flipping it onto Ari.
Oh god, no.
That's why I had to ask what direction. Alright.
While the Drake did that, he's gonna
She's
go
gonna
find one of the
clean what you can.
bear. While Drake did that and everything, he would have went over to a piece of dried blood or something, wherever it may be. So I'm going to a spot.
Mhm.
Can you figure out what kind of blood it is?
That is a good question. I believe an insight check would be the best for that.
Okay.
May I join on this?
You may.
Oof. No.
24.
10.
So, Rin looks at this blood and thinks, this could be blood, it also could be ketchup. They're not really sure. Nuzus, though.
Copper
Nuzus,
smelling ketchup.
yes. Nuzus, though, is inspecting it thoroughly and comes to the conclusion that this looks to be a mix, like in this particular area, a mix of orc blood, probably from our boy over here, and draconic blood.
She's poking the orc and asking him to help pick up tables.
Orc will help. Orc will help Burb.
Well, how many of them were there?
Wait, pardon, sorry?
He looked over at the bartender. How many of them were there?
He, scratches his chin for a moment and says, small group. Look to be around 4 or 5.
Looking for the item we stowed away.
Presumably.
Good to know. Well, good news, everyone. We're staying together for a bit longer. Let's return the book, and we need to be on our way.
I'm cleaning.
Oh, Ari.
Ari, sweetheart. It's alright.
The orc in broken common looks over to Ari and says, worry not, I clean. You go. So, as you guys are finishing that exchange, the bartender kind of nods over towards the direction of the room where we first met for the job and said, your benefactor, your person with your payment is waiting in there for you.
Thank you. Still gonna keep dagger in hand and just keep it Hidden.
Fair enough.
Ari, held up. Wait for us.
The Drake is going to post up, staring at the door.
Yes.
Does Plip help the Drake?
Yes.
Plip is helping. Plip is helping Drake.
Good.
All right.
Renogos and Plip.
Yes.
Flip, however, is going to like hop up to the ceiling to stick there. He's not unconscious. He's just upside down.
So as you guys enter the room, you notice the young lady that you had seen with your first meeting with the Red Panda lady is there, albeit looking rather concerned. She looks up, noticing you guys enter, and goes, "Ah, yes. You guys were looking for payment for the book job, correct?"
Insight, please.
Yeah.
Wait, you want me to roll an insight?
No, I want to roll an insight
okay.
to make sure this is who it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
I want to
roll
make sure
Yeah.
there's no like
Same.
illusion or anything.
Yeah,
Like
fair enough. Roll
Yeah,
an insight, please.
Definitely same, because that's a little uneasy.
I take that sound as you didn't roll very well, Spire.
No.
22.
22.
11.
So Nuzus will be able to see. Red, you see nothing wrong with this person. They look like a person. Nuzus looks and remembers that this woman was in fact there with their first meeting, so this is in fact who they are supposed to be.
Cool.
Where's your...
When you ask that question, Ari, you notice that the lady visibly frowns and kind of like looks down. I'm not sure.
Something has happened.
Yeah, you could say that.
Which way did they go?
That's the thing. I'm trying to figure that out, but so far there's nobody with any information on that. It was shortly after you guys left. They barged in here looking for the book. We didn't have it, of course. We sent you guys to get it. May, she fought them off as best she could, but they ended up taking her and messing up the tavern, as you probably saw outside.
The book.
Repeat that, sorry, Ari?
You have something of hers?
She kind of like rummages through her bag, like her satchel that she has with her, and she can only she kind of checks every pocket and she sighs. And she says, "I did, but it seems to be missing."
What were you thinking, Ari?
Into a wolf.
Oh, you could track her. Quite clever.
So, she will reach into her satchel and throw across a couple silver pieces, and she'll be like, "That's for the job. I believe the payment was 5 silver each, if I'm not mistaken."
I'm gonna double check that information. Please hold.
I don't know if that information is ever given. Not gonna lie.
I'm gonna look. Hold on. There it is.
Mhm.
What did my notes say?
Sparkle. Probably the silver problem.
I did not write down if we ever got it.
I don't think we did.
No.
So that was the pay for the job. And so she kind of after handing that over, just kind of slumps in her chair a bit and says, "Well, guess I better try to figure out how to solve this mess."
down. She's gonna turn into a wolf anyway and just start sniffing around.
Alright. So you become the wolf and you begin to sniff around.
Yeah, she's probably like going around the whole table, like trying to see if she can get the other person's scent.
As she does that.
Oh,
sorry,
go
I
ahead.
didn't realize I was muted.
Oh dear. Sorry.
Oh, good. He's gonna slide his silver back across the table towards her.
She'll blink and kind of like tilt her head. This is your payment.
Oh, no. Our job is just starting.
She kind of blinks and goes, okay. And oh, sorry.
They came for the book that you sent us to get. Therefore, her disappearance is part of that.
She kind of nods, and as Ari's sniffing around, you notice that around this place here, you pick up a scent that kind of smells like... It kind of smells like cinnamon, but also slightly like maple syrup.
I did roll a survival check too, so
Oh,
it is a
okay.
21. Yeah.
Well, that'll more than do. So, as you're sniffing, Our Lady here will notice that you've been sniffing that particular spot and tilt her head. Did you find something?
Kind of lifts her head and nods, I guess, because she can't talk in this form.
Ah, yes. So she kind of like walks over and like kind of crouches down to where you were sniffing. And she'll notice that there was a little bit of like orange hair and go, oh, nice find. She pats the wolf Ari and kind of stands and says, it seems your friend here picked up a scent of my colleague from a little bit of hair that she had shed before she left.
Ready to be guide dog for a couple hours.
Oh. This will be interesting.
Which way does she start heading?
That is the question.
Oh no, first she's gotta get out of the tavern, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Calling at door.
Let's go collect the others. Just opens door for Ari.
Does the wolf spook the frog?
I don't think she's paying attention.
Why
to
is
No, I'm
Frog
talking to-
upside down?
Because they're hanging from the
Okay.
ceiling.
Oh. My gods.
Yeah, just up from the ceiling. Where'd Burp go? Yeah, where'd Danger Fuzz come from?
Yes.
Job's not done, and Danger Fuzz is little birdie.
Danger Fuzz!
Danger.
How does work?
Magic.
Literally.
Okay.
He'll then grunt something draconic. And this will start following the wolf.
Yeah.
Kind of going back, but she probably just realizes it's a command.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys will exit the tavern.
Flip is wearing a Danger Fuzz.
I just picture her like she goes so far, sniffs goes so far.
It was at this moment I realized I forgot to add the map for this, so, back to the black screen we go!
Woo!
Woohoo!
Alright. So, you are, Danger Floof, sniffing through the town, eventually ends up in... Actually, I can quickly beat this guy over here. You eventually come out into the
Fire
market
dead, lips
region.
fire.
which I will draw the boxes for. Think of these boxes as like stalls.
Look at the box.
What's in the box?
Oh yeah,
Dead
'cause
body.
a wolf running through town is weird.
Honestly, it's probably not the weirdest thing that's happened in Jaeger. Anyways,
I mean,
as like, oh,
nah, I'm just pinging things. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
No dying.
So, when you guys reach this area, she can kind of like Ari will notice that the trail is going cold.
What's wrong?
Round. She doesn't seem like she has the scent anymore. Kind of panicking, trying to sniff again.
Crap.
However, the fact that they led you to a marketplace is a good thing because there could possibly be someone that may or may not know of the event that's going on and might be able to help you, maybe. Perhaps. Maybe.
Well, time to start talking with people. What do you think?
Doesn't just see any shady looking shopkeepers.
Does he see any shady looking shopkeepers? That is the good question. Could you roll me a perception?
Sure. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice. All right. So you look around and you do notice that over in like a back alley there is a specific like a merchant of some kind selling no doubt illegal substances and whatnot.
He sort of stealth his way over to them.
All right.
The sniffing. Trying not to make anybody trip.
Fair.
So as you are getting closer, you can hear them talking with a person in what seems to be common, but certain mixes of it are a different language entirely.
Mm-hmm.
And so, hang on, I forgot to add one more token. I'm professional. What the fuck?
Yeah, if you shake it, it'll hurt to get
That happened.
Uh-huh.
All right, so they're talking, and do you try to hear what they're talking about?
Yes.
Could I get a stealth check, please?
Perfect. Let's do that. That's one of my highest stats.
While he's doing that, she gets dirt in her nose.
25.
25. Okay. So, from what you can make out in terms of like what they're saying in the language that you can understand of common, they appear to be talking about the event that happened at the tavern. Specifically, the person that is talking to the shady merchant is asking if they knew what direction they went, and if so, what direction to avoid, specifically. And the merchant kind of like grins and like says, "Oh, I do know, for a price." Seems that this person is an info broker almost. So when this person asks the price and they get a price of 10 gold, they kind of scoff and say, "I don't have that much money." And so the merchant will reply with, "Well then, I would suggest you find some unless you want to be taken like that panda, or whatever they were, from the tavern. Toodaloo." And this person kind of just like grumbles and walks away, walking past you, Nuzus.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're where he's at.
Over here, apparently.
Oh, Drake is following. Oh boy.
No, get over there.
Is Nuzus subtle with how he did that? Or how he's walking up?
No.
Yeah,
That
he's
was a 25 stealth.
Okay, never mind. I see nothing. Continue.
Yeah.
You know, unlike that individual, I wish to know which way they went so I could follow them.
The merchant initially spooked because they didn't see you coming. Kind of just like smirks and goes, "Well, I suppose I could tell you again. As you probably heard from that fellow, there is a price."
Oh, well, see, that's going to be a problem now, isn't it? I think my friend here grunts in Draconic. I think he says there's no price.
Okay, so could you do an intimidation from either the Drake or you? Doesn't matter which.
Let me see. Who is a higher one? Not the Drake. Drake has a -1.
Probably more than that with the flower crown on its head.
No, you're right. It might have like a 5. It might have a +5 as far as for charisma. The flower crown, man. 18 total.
18 total. Okay. So as the shopkeeper notices your Drake walk in, you hear him, like, you see him visibly jump and scream in Draconic of all languages, "Jesus Christ, where'd you get that thing?" Or god of some kind.
Well, you
Like,
see, when you're around them for a while, you start harnessing things. Now, I ask you again, which way did they go?
He kind of like looks at you, Nuzus, back at the Drake, kind of like visibly shaking. He goes, yes, I forgot, you apply for the discount. Hang on, let me go, in the back here. He kind of goes into his bag and, like, looks at a paper he pulled out of it. It would appear that the young lady that was taken with these dragonborns were heading to the city-state of Nuevas Costas. It's a gambling town that is in the Deadlands, but managed to fend off the cataclysm.
Well,
And
looks
the
like we
only-
have some... Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
All I was going to say is, you might not want to try your luck going through the Deadlands, though. Things have been rather hectic there. The best way to get in really is by boat, but keep in mind there is a lot of security. For reasons obvious.
You know, we may take our chance on the ground.
Alright. He kind of like pulls out his collar. Is there anything else you'd like?
Yeah, I do.
That
I
is-
need you to do me a favor. Go flip him a gold piece.
Okay. And that is...
The next member you see from the vassal state, let them know their throats will soon be cut, and the heads of their rulers will roll.
he kind of nods nervously. All right.
Good day to you, sir. Yeah, just nonchalantly walk out.
While that was going on, Ari got distracted because she smelled food and hasn't eaten yet. And she's currently got like her paws up on someone's stand trying to.
This person in particular is actually an elf who is cooking, and despite there being a fucking wolf at their stall, doesn't seem to be be too concerned.
I don't know, she's just kind of sitting there, like, almost in, like, that begging fashion that dogs do, with her tail wagging.
Just, oh, hello there, young one. It's obvious, it's like an older elf. Look at
Ow,
you.
its head.
Like, they start petting you. You look like you're hungry, young one.
Very happy tail.
Let me see what we've got. So she kind of goes into the back of her stall, and like, after a couple moments, comes back out with a. If my brain will not fucking fail me in the middle of a sentence, comes back with a skewer of meat, and kind of places it there in front of you, and says, "Now be careful because the skewer is sharp."
Free food achieved. Happy.
Free food.
Takes stick and walks off.
Yeah.
Walks over to you.
Just kind of like looking down with her hands on her head. Gently shakes her head with a smile. Oh, you're more of a thief than I am.
She wasn't even trying. She's just a cute dog.
That was a nice grandmother, too.
Nods. I don't think she understands what stealing is.
Yeah. That's fine. It's fine.
Yes.
She now has stick with meat. Dog is happy.
Dog is happy. Happy
Let's
doggo has been achieved.
Let's go somewhere where you can eat that. And perhaps listen in on other conversations, or perhaps already has information for us.
I see he's nonchalantly walking over now.
Yeah.
What is Plip up to?
Well, you see, he found a stall at random.
Mm-hmm.
Is there writing at this stall?
Yes, there is.
Cool. Plip can't read. How tall is the stall?
This
Like,
stall
The
is.
counter thing.
Oh, you are definitely shorter than the counter.
Plip is gonna look up. Hello.
You'll hear like the people that were inside like go quiet for a minute. Did you hear something? I think I did. What did you hear? Sounded like somebody saying hello.
Me Plip. Me said hello.
Like they look towards the direction of the sun. They poke their head out. You notice that it is a half orc. They look down. It's like, oh, hello there.
Hello.
What brings you to our fine shop?
What funny squiggles mean?
Wait, repeat.
What funny squiggles mean?
They look up. Oh, you mean the words on the stall?
Yes.
Oh well, they're the name of our shop.
Shop.
Somewhere where you buy and sell things.
He just stares up at them.
You're not from around here, are you?
Plip from wood.
Like the half orc will nod. Go. Well, we're kind of a general store. We sell a little bit of everything.
Tieflings.
They kind of just sigh. Just like, looks over to their colleague, of which you have not yet seen because they are still behind counter. How do we explain this to someone? Like they seem like, I don't know. I've never seen something like this. The other one, although you don't see it, just shrugs like, I don't know. So the half orc will pop back out again and say, "Is there anything you're here for in particular?"
Ner.
Just browsing?
Funny squiggles.
Okay, well, if you need anything, just let us know. They slowly back
Oh,
inside.
He is going to look at these funny squiggles and try to make sense of them.
You try to make sense of the squiggles. Intelligence check if you're trying to make sense of the squiggles.
Sorry, as I impose disadvantage on myself.
Mhm.
And
10? Those are some beautiful squiggles.
I can't read.
Hi, my name is whatever. I'm 19. I never learned how to fucking read.
Fun fact, I am 19. Anyways. So-
They're like sat down.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So, meanwhile, while this is going on over here, Plip is staring at squiggles. We could go back to the scene at the other scene, which is Nuzus walking up on Ari and Ren.
enjoying the beat steak around this wolf.
So, was ready for a trip to the Deadlands.
The Deadlands.
Oh, a shady friend over there wanted to send information. He gave it to me willingly for free, however. Said that they were taking the young woman to the Deadlands,
Hmm.
or that direction.
Interesting.
Does the Drake try to take the food that Ari is eating?
Nope.
If he comes over and stiff, she'll share.
He is just sitting up stoically.
Well, that's
It's-
going to be a trip.
Oh, it is.
Where's the frog? Plip!
Emotions over in the direction.
Tiny frog.
You notice
proud.
Flip just literally staring up at a sign as if they were spaced out or something.
Yeah. He did not seem to notice you calling out to him at the moment. He is very focused.
Rock, paper, scissors on who gets to babysit which one.
He'll shake his head, grunt something, and the Drake will go over towards Plip.
The Drake will now go over towards the Plip.
Excellent.
Sorry, I'm reaching for my mouse at an awkward angle because I'm bundled up.
That is A-okay.
The Drake will nudge the Plip.
Hmm?
The Drake will nudge the Plip.
Hello. Oh, gypsy. Okay. Happy. Hello.
Stay in this one. Mikey, just so you know.
Okay.
Half your level, round it down.
You know, I will admit, I'm fully waiting for her to be sitting there eating it, and then all of a sudden she shifts back and still sitting there eating it.
She would be
Yeah,
sitting
it's-
on her butt though. No,
I was
Fair.
I was about to say, like, now that you mention it, considering how long this presumably took, you are eating it, and as you take a bite of the meat on the stick again, you allow poof, and you are now burb form again.
I love that hers would be poofs. It's not like normal wild shape where you just like shapeshift. No. Hers
No,
is just
no,
poof.
theirs is just a poof.
Yeah, she's just sitting on the ground eating. Happily.
Hello.
Hi, Plip.
What does selling mean?
What does what mean?
Selling.
Selling?
Yes.
Think giving your items to other individuals for profit, or for the shiny gold, or silver.
What does gold do?
Buys you things.
You have to buy things.
Out here, yes.
Or will now
Nice
realize.
lady gave me the.
Because you were a very cute You have to be careful with that. Not everyone is as kind.
Seems like a thought. Now thinking.
What do you know?
Well, we're going to a place where the wind and the water isn't the best guide. My apologies. The whoosh and the splish.
Let me get more splish then.
Might not be a bad idea.
Okay.
Where does get splish when there's splish?
Made her thunk.
Yes.
Okay.
The old elf is back to cooking.
Me.
She'll like turn her neck and go, "Oh, hello, dearie. What can I do you for?"
Well, it's the wolf who gave the food earlier, but friend said I'm supposed to pay.
She like kind of like nods her head and goes, "I see. No, you don't need to worry about that.
You sure?
Yes, I might be old in age, but I want to make sure young people such as yourself are fed.
You.
Not a problem."
Oh, real quick. Him and the Drake will follow them. I'll be right back. I need to go get something.
Okay.
Probably
Concerned.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
She'll probably stand there and talk to the lady. She'll actually start talking in Elvish, honestly.
Hey. Just totally up to you. Oh god.
Just
Phone,
normal,
shut up.
just general conversation.
Yes.
Asking her like what she ate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Compliment that it was good. All of that.
Yes. Right.
Furry is weird. Grown good.
Yes. Let me pulling up the stream on my phone with the volume down so I can look at chat. Look at chat.
You
I
said it down.
forgot to turn down the volume.
You just said it, and then you like completely forgot.
That's how most children are conceived shenanigans.
Yeah. Safe word is still shillelagh.
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say the safe word is police brutality, but okay.
Oh god.
Yeah.
The dark
dear.
humor is strong with this one.
Oh yeah. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you're such innocent being. We don't want to corrupt you." Me, who's secretly been corrupted this entire time.
Aspire, who's such an innocent being. Me, I want to corrupt you. Just seen her when we first met her. She was so sweet and nice.
Well, that was the same case for when I first met Aspire.
They're one of those people like, okay, you need them to say fuck, otherwise you're too nice and you have corpses in your basement.
This frickin'.
Yes.
Although I would believe that in Shadow's case. I don't think she has anything relevant other than just like a chit chat until somebody comes and gets her.
Yes.
Is Aspire also AFK?
Hmm?
I think Aspire also AFK'd.
Yeah, Aspire
Yeah, they
also
type
did
in,
AFK.
table tip.
Yes. Meanwhile, the Nuzus is grabbing something.
Yeah, the Nuzus was following her. I'm a little concerned.
Just comes back, snipes them in the face.
Probably had to pepper things. Shit. I have a solution.
What
I'll
is
be
your
right back.
solution? Everyone will be right back, apparently.
Okay, well, I guess it's just you and me, Mikey.
Indeed!
Been left alone to our devices. They've left Ari
Indeed.
alone. Good thing she's distracted
Worst.
by a nice old lady.
Yeah, because I was about to say, if they weren't distracted, this would be a bad mistake.
Fine, it depends if anybody comes to talk to her. She's being very friendly. They could come back and there could be like some weirdo hitting on her.
What?
I don't know.
You know what?
There was somebody who just talked about taking someone to sell. Who knows what's going on anymore?
Well, it wasn't necessarily sell, but, you know.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
You notice this young gentleman start to approach you, Ari.
Oh.
He goes, "You are quite the exotic person, aren't you, young one?
Mhm.
Where are you from?"
I really know.
You don't know.
Hear me, I
Oh,
have
that's-
stick.
You came back and Ari is being hit on by a random.
Hey.
I know I lived where Dragonborns were.
Ah, yes, Dragonborns. I've heard of them. You see this, like, he's kind of like looking up for a moment, as if like thinking of what the fuck are they like? How is this that easy? It's like,
Well, right now, I just kind of imagine they've been talking amongst themselves after they watched Ari over here. And then, like,
Yeah.
they're gonna look over at some point and see this.
yes. So, like, they'll be like, "So, how was life back at home from what you can remember?"
Nice. I didn't really leave the house very.
Is that so? That's a shame. So much beauty in the world.
Lots of plants and pretty flowers.
Yeah. This fire comes back to the bird being
Guys!
flirted with.
She's being flirted with.
Who left the bird unattended?
Everybody, you all left and AFK'd, so he put somebody in.
Oh
to
God,
talk to
sorry. It was a slight emergency.
I know Nuzus was following her, so I can't imagine this guy is about to. I kind of want to wait till Jay gets back to see what happens. So for now, she's just having a nice conversation with. Where are you from?
Oh, me? I'm from the Tyrrhenian Federation. It's a little land, not too far from here, across the lake.
What's a lake?
It's the body of water, separating the Isle of Duncast and the mainland.
Oh, so it's just a big place with water.
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, I'm waiting.
Trying to think of what she would say, because she's a curious thing.
Yes, of course.
What's your home like?
Oh, my home. My home is very nice. It's a little bit more higher class than Jaeger here, but this place is pretty nice too. We have lots of nice attractions over in the capital of the Tyrrhenian Federation.
What's an attraction?
Something that gets your attention. Something that you want to look at, explore. It could be fun, like a game, or it could be something beautiful, like a painting. Also, I'm not gonna lie, when I said game, I was thinking of Mira. My brain immediately went to Mira.
I've ruined
Kinda
everything.
like how I like shiny things.
Yes, indeed. It could be a shiny thing, even. Oh boy.
Welcome back. Were you following her, by the way? Because we apparently both left at the same time.
You and Drag, all three of you left me, and now
I
she's
did
getting
not
hit
mean
on
to.
by a stranger.
I did not
I
mean
had to
to.
go
It was.
because I had to go do something and get a blanket because I am freezing.
Oh, okay. So yes, you come back and you notice the burb is being flirted with by some random guy.
He's just being nice and bonding, fucking with him.
They're also apparently from the Tyrrhenian Republic.
Federation.
Federation. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So as Nuzus and the Drake probably are approaching.
Oh no,
you
just the
can
Drake.
Oh, it's just the Drake?
Just the Drake.
Well, the Drake can overhear them like, why don't you come with me to the Tyrrhenian Federation? It's lovely there.
What about my friends?
Oh, your friends, I'm sure they're fine with it. Doesn't notice the big fuck off dragon currently behind Ari. Was that you?
She looks behind her. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Sees the thing.
Nudges Ari.
You like his flower crown? I made it for you.
Yes. He looks visibly concerned now. Does Drake do
He's
anything?
Nice. Give
Does
him
Drake do
pets.
anything?
There's nothing at the moment.
Kind of slowly approaches it, like it doesn't bite.
Don't bite me.
Goes to like put their hand like towards them, just hi there, little fella.
You know when you reach for something like cold and metal,
Yeah,
and you get that like very painful shock?
yeah,
Like because it's cold, it's also more painful.
yes.
That's what he feels as you reach towards it.
Like it makes a lot. Like it even makes like the sound of like static shock. Just goes, ah, dang it.
Are you okay?
Just a shock. I'm sure it's fine. Goes to try again.
Same thing.
Oh. Your friend here, he's very full of static electricity, it would seem.
He pets.
Nothing happens.
Nothing. He just kind of looks confused at this point.
Fun fact: this is without Nuzus telling him to do it.
Nuzus is protecting the burb.
No,
Burb's
this
big
is-
friend.
This is without Nuzus telling the Drake to do it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like Drake has made friends with Burb.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, as I was saying, I'm sure your friends would be okay if you came with me. I'm waiting for this Drake to try to like bite him in the ass or something.
The Drake nuzzles Ari.
I should probably tell him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'd understand.
The Drake locks eyes with him.
He looks eyes with the Drake. He doesn't like. He seems concerned, but not all that concerned because he hasn't like.
He sees
Drake
lightning
hasn't-
crackling Aaron's mouth.
At that, he goes, "Oh, golly, would you look at the time? Well, I'm afraid I must be going, but do consider my offer. I'll talk to you some other time, young lady." And gets
Okay, bye.
The Drake looks at Ari confused.
She shrugs, like,
It just begins walking back this way.
that's weird.
You have unlocked Drake friendship. The Drake will now die for you.
I mean, maybe not that far.
I think
No, maybe that far.
you're draggy scared.
Oh. He'll reach over and just kind of pet the side of his head. You're very harmless unless we're in a fight. I don't see how you could scare anyone.
He was really nice. He was asking me to go to this Federation place with him.
Maybe he didn't like that you had a dragon friend.
Maybe. He said he'd see me later, though.
Hmm.
I got it.
How about this? We'll keep an eye out for him. How about that? Nuzus will keep an eye out for this individual.
I can sense upcoming nutshot in his future.
Oh god, no. That's too messy.
Too messy, true that, true that. Anyways.
Yeah, he also said that you guys probably wouldn't mind if I went. Wanted to let you know.
No, see, that's not true at all.
He was a creep.
That's not concerning.
And the sun is beginning to set.
Right, so as much as I would love to say let's head back to the tavern for the night, people have already come in looking for things. Don't know how safe that would be.
Where are we going?
We'll look at Win, and then over at Plip, what is Plip doing?
Trying to lead the side again, probably.
He's more just like what he'll be probably about here, just more watching as people do word things.
We'll look at Plip. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should head towards the Deadlands tonight? Camp out somewhere on the outskirts of the city? Or should we go find another inn here in town to go stay at that has more splish?
Plip do need more splish.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys will now go look for taverns. Another one.
Well, he'll look at Win. And what do you think?
I definitely think we're going to water.
Enough?
And probably a few supplies, and especially for Ari.
Oh no.
Anything.
You do have a few, like, little food things on your back, do you not?
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure that you have enough we want to make sure, especially since we're going on a very long trip into a very dry place.
Food's going to be very scarce. Good idea to get more.
This is going to be interesting.
Find the warm. So bad. She looks like she's dressed for warm weather. To be fair.
Yeah.
So I presume you now will go search for another tavern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could I get say an investigation?
No dying? Sure.
But what if I wish to die? Actually, no.
No.
I changed my
dying
mind
allowed.
mid-sentence. I'm just like, you know what? Never mind. Alright.
18 from me.
18 for
16.
you.
I don't think she knows
16.
what she's supposed to.
So you guys find another tavern. Ignore the fact that it looks the same as the other tavern.
Holy shit. That table is exactly where we left the other one upside down.
No, this one is has the same atmosphere, but is a little fancier and is headed by this young fellow.
Oh my god, why is that table stacked on the other table? And why is that chair on top of that table?
Get over here.
God, is that a banana?
What do you got there?
Anyways.
A knife.
Okay.
Why is there a knife? Anyways, you notice this gentleman, Elven in origin, is tending the bar, currently cleaning a cup.
Alright.
Oh boy. Sorry. Oops, saving.
He looks up and goes, "Oh, customers, hello, welcome, welcome. What can I do you for?"
Room.
Rooms, I see. All right. We do have.
Sorry, we are also looking for rations and water to for a journey we're taking.
Where to?
Deadlands, desert.
He kind of like nods and goes, "Oh boy, yeah, you are gonna need some supplies."
Yes.
I will see what I can do here for that. For the time being, you guys said you needed rooms, correct?
I kind of
Two of them.
look. Say what?
2 of them.
Hmm?
Just 2 rooms. Correct? Like, kind of looks over to you. Like, did you say you needed only 2?
Only 2.
Unusual for
Huh?
adventurers to share rooms.
This is true. Alright. So he kind of like goes over here, like, grabs 2 keys, comes back, and goes, "So, rooms are, 2 silver a night. But I presume you won't be here for more than 1 or 2.
Correct.
Kind of slides the keys over to you guys. If you guys need anything else, do not hesitate to ask. And I hope you enjoy your stay."
Thank you. And she will go ahead and slide over 2 silver for their room.
Yeah, you'll get 2 from
Yes.
Nuzus as well.
Yes. So does anything else go down before you guys go to your rooms for the night?
Just to kind of price check how much water and rations this place are.
Like, okay, so he'll go, "Normally water is free, but if you need them for rations, it will be a little bit because of the preparation required."
Of course.
So he kind of like pulls out like a like weird looking like keypad device with a roll of paper and kind of starts typing things in. Kind of goes, "Well, with you guys are gonna be through there for a little bit, so you're gonna need quite a bit. I'd say a gold would cover it, probably.
All right then. Gold for all of us or per person?
Usually it would be per person, but I think I have a little bit of excess. I could probably give you guys a little bit of a deal considering you're staying with us.
Lovely. Then here you go. And she'll slide the gold over. We'll pick it up in the morning.
Yep, it should be ready by the morning.
Wonderful. Thank you.
No problem. Does Plip ask for sploosh?
Splish. Yes.
Er,
You hear
Splish.
there's like sticky foot climbing sounds. Hello.
Oh, hello there. What can I get you?
Splish.
Surprisingly, he understands what you meant by splish. He goes, "Oh yes, water. Let me go get some for you, there, my friend." He kind of goes back and comes back with a bit of a larger mug than the one from the other tavern, and slides it over. It's full of water. And says, "Here you go, chap. Some splish for you."
People hug the mug. And carefully hop down to not spill too much splish.
Do you want some help?
You see Plip do a thing.
Do a thing.
Do I think?
Plip has splish.
Don't keep going upstairs.
All right, so. Girls in one room and boys in the other?
Nuzus will nod.
Oh, what does mean?
Plip does not know gender.
You're with me, little bud.
Only gender they know is frog.
Plip is Plip.
Grunts.
Ari, do you know what a slumber party is?
Mm-mm.
You're about to learn.
Oh, you poor child. You poor child. You don't even know what a slumber party is.
Grunts and the Drake will follow Win and Ari.
Come on. And once it stops saving so I can pick up my thing. There we go.
Nope, you're not allowed to move your token.
You're not to that.
Also, as Plip still has that other mug from the previous tavern that he just kind of stole. His original baby mug, but now he has a bigger one.
Right, boop.
He has a bigger one.
The other one's meant for travel, though.
Hurt herself in the window and she okay.
Is there a specific tune she's playing, or?
Indeed.
Probably
Is
like
there
a
a specific
nice calm tune because it's late.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yes.
something to help people sleep type thing.
Oh.
Is it one that she heard from like the people around her? Is it one she learned from like?
For one of her elven
I
handlers.
would say a lot of her music she probably made up.
Okay,
So it's
very
more of-
cool.
yeah, you would have to hear it from
shit.
her to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the giant frog.
Especially for the frog.
and he doesn't know how to use, so he sets the mug of water next to it, and opts to hop. Over
Nuzus
the
is
night,
gonna have to teach them how the fucking thing works.
However, when the frog sleeps, it's literally gonna hop on the ceiling and just tuck itself in there. Like a true frog. Like a true frog.
Good.
At least until
good,
an hour
good.
before daybreak. In which case it hops into the mug. Because hydration is important.
Hydration is important.
Indeedly.
Especially if you don't do it for 24 hours and you slowly dehydrate yourself to exhaustion to death.
Oh,
That
you
is
know
a
what?
problem.
This will be funny. Nuzus will use some thread, tie it around the doorknob, and then tie it to his foot. As he
Fucking
leans.
fuck with the frog.
No. As he leans against the wall below the window, facing the door, and that's how he will do his sleep before he wakes up for a watch.
Doing watch even though you're in a tavern, that's fair.
That's why he has the Drake over in their room.
Yes. So is there anything you guys do before getting ready for sleep?
Nope, she's playing music.
Nuzus. At the frog talking from the ceiling.
What do you say?
Nuzus.
Yes, Plip.
What's with the root splish box in the corner?
Fill it with water, and you can clean yourself in it. Wash dirt from your body.
That delivery of bathe reminded me of the freaking toy aliens from Toy Story.
Hey.
Does Arya the Burp have any thoughts on their adventure so far?
Not at the moment. She is just enjoying life.
Yes.
Learning that she has to pay for things.
Does Rin have anything to say or do before they go to bed?
It's probably just like my Discord. Holy heck! My entire Discord
Did
died for a second.
Yeah, I was about to say, did Discord do a die?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, heckin' did. Yeah, when she's just changing into night clothes and stuff like that, and also making regular clothes are kind of like cleanish and look presentable and everything like that. That kind of thing.
Yes.
It has repositioned itself in front of the door.
That's fair. Perfect. She's gonna go and she's gonna take it.
Ari, what are you doing?
This, and she's gonna walk over and she's gonna put the blanket over the Drake.
Oh, my drag.
Oh, it's
Hi, Drake.
Welcome back, drag.
Welcome back, Drake.
Plip escaped.
Plip, SCP Plip has escaped containment.
Oh no.
Think.
Maybe. Buddy, are you back?
But buddy.
Right. Oh,
The
no.
void consume. Oh
the
no.
The void is eating. Plip.
No! Not the void!
Oh
Delta,
dear.
it's all your fault. No, okay.
Poor Delta.
Nice. Delta got here late and even as
What did I miss? Discord kicks drag. Well, there's that.
Kind of fitting the quote that I got from the quote thing was, I diagnose you with death.
No, no death. Not allowed.
Tell that to Discord who killed
Oh.
Drake.
Hmm.
Track.
This was unexpected.
Did his OBS thing die? Because I know that's where his mic goes through, so I don't know if he is actually
Maybe?
here or not.
He said the no route thing. That's a connection.
Oh, okay. I did not see that in the chat. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Discord
Okay,
itself is broken
Discord itself is, as they say, shitting the bed.
as usual.
But yeah, all she does is puts a blanket on him.
Delta's just like, I didn't do it on purpose, I just saw a cool button, thought it would be fun to push. That is a mood. Wait, are you gonna sleep on the Drake?
I'm debating if she is going to lay down and curl up with the Drake.
Aw.
Wants to make sure the Drake is though she doesn't understand.
Yeah, the Drake is like positioned to where it's staring at the window, but it's kind of there. It's not resisting the yeah.
The Ari, it just tolerates what she does at this point. Like
Yep.
those pets you have that just like ignore what the child's doing.
Yep.
So in other words, a cat.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, she might curl up and lay down with it. To be fair, I don't think Winnie understands why she keeps doing
No.
this.
No, she doesn't. She's just kind of watching it like she thinks it's cute, but she's also like, there's a perfect good bed. We talked about this.
Oh god,
Is
if
it-
only
is
she...
she-
But
Is she doing
Winnie-
it because she's lonely? Is that why? She misses her master, Dragon Boy master, dude.
Dragon is familiar.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
If only Wynn knew what Nuzus is doing right now.
Just casually chilling with their foot wrapped around the door.
Yeah, no, Wynn's just trying to go to sleep, but also try to think through everything.
Yes, they are trying to think of the journey ahead.
Yeah, because I don't think she's ever been to the desert, but I doubt it's not something that's been talked about.
You guys think it's a desert. It might not be a desert. We don't know what it is until we get there. Wow, Discord really does not like drag tonight, huh?
Play the fifth.
Hi.
There he is.
Oh, there they are! Hey, there we go.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Welcome back from the void.
it do consume.
Flip has escaped the rule.
Plip has escaped containment.
Yep.
Alright. So if there's nothing else that is done, since Nuzus is keeping watch, could I get a perception?
See, you could. Indeed, indeed.
Technically, you can roll 2 because your Drake's also there.
This is true.
That's true. So 21 for Nuzus, and then come here, Drake. What is your wisdomous nature? You're quite wisdomous, are you not? I mean, enough.
Could be worse.
Well, 18 total.
Alright. Heads or tail?
I don't like that.
The only one up. We'll let him answer.
Oh, okay. Tails back under the blanket.
Also, realized she didn't close the window. Did Winnie close the window?
Yeah, she would have, just because, like, yeah.
Alright. So, Nuzus
Mhm.
and Drake to the point. As you guys are sleeping / laying out near the door, you hear creaking of the floorboards outside.
Nuzus knocks an arrow. The Drake doesn't move because the Drake is in front of the door and the door opens inward.
Yes. So as this creaking is heard, you hear it stop. Well, the Drake hears it stop in front of this door, and a slight knock is heard.
Mm.
Oh, now she might actually wake up to knock.
I think Win will too.
I rolled for it because we were asleep.
Yeah, I don't remember what.
You roll, it's your perception. -5.
Okay, so that would just be a flat roll. Nope, she's asleep. That's a 2.
He is out like a light.
I hate that. I wanted to wake up. Gosh darn it.
She got a
Creeps over to the
14.
door.
All right, so are you gonna check the door?
Kind of rubberize.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check with Nuzus, don't mind me.
Okay.
Oh, where's that?
The Drake will move, will position itself right here.
She'll probably like only open it enough to kind of peek.
When you open up this door to peek, you don't notice anything there.
Kind of poke her head out. Oh,
23 stealth by Nuzus, by the way.
23 stealth. All right, so whatever is out here does not notice Nuzus.
Cool.
Well, Ari opens the door and looks out. Hang on, I'm trying to think of what check this would be. Wow, this making it this dark makes it hard to read my little board back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The board.
that's what the candles are for.
Sure.
True that. True that. What is your passive perception?
15.
15. Okay, there you go. Heads or tails?
God, tails.
You don't notice, but something slips past you going inside of the room.
Does the Drake see it?
That's a good question. Perception check for the Drake.
I said the Drake just positions itself like, hi. It's
Imagine
me.
because she like stepped out or something.
So roll for the Drake.
21.
The Drake notices a small rat scurry past inside and seems to be making a beeline specifically toward Rin's bag.
The Drake steps on its tail.
It makes the loudest, like a inhuman, an rat, I guess, like screech.
Does that
Loud
wake
enough.
me up?
Yeah, I was about to say loud enough to wake anybody up.
Gods, what?
This rat
It's
is
just standing on its
screeching.
tail.
Yeah, it is screeching and like running around, clawing.
Crouch down.
It's
You should get
a
up.
rat.
Get up. Oh.
What
Is-
not?
He'll wander down.
I got woken up because of a rat.
A rat that knocked.
What?
Just the what?
There was a knock at the door.
I didn't hear a knock.
I did.
Plip, are you asleep, by the way, still? Or did you get waken up to?
No, Plip is fucking out.
I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
Nuzus just has an arrow knocked and drawn back, aiming at the rat.
I'm going to use my ability called Psychic Whispers.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and talk telepathically to the rat.
Okay.
Who are you? And what are you doing here? And her lips are not moving, she's just staring at this rat, and like her eye, the purple eye, is currently like glowing.
The rat responds with squeak, 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 squeak.
It's a rat.
Again, I repeat, a rat that knocked.
We'll kind of look at it and poke it. Are you really a rat, or are you like me? Turn into
As this is going on, something opens window over here
Oh god.
and sneaks in.
Ooh.
Since Frog is asleep, though,
Frog is also
does
on the
not.
ceiling.
Yeah, Frog is also up on ceiling. Begins to ruffle through this drawer, presumably where someone's supplies are. If I would not say while I'm doing that. Begins to ruffle through and see if they can find something.
Joke's on you.
Would
Nuzus
there be
always
a
has his bag over his shoulder.
Would there be a possibility this would wake Plip up?
Possibility indeed. Roll this check to wake up.
God, please do, please.
She's going to pick up the rat.
Okay, so asleep, you said it's a -5?
I believe. Yes.
Okay, alright. Let's try. Roll. Oh, that's not terrible. That's, 11?
You do not wake up.
Damn it. Okay.
She's going to pick up the rat. You hungry?
How quiet are they being ruffling through the drawer?
Not too quiet, but quiet enough that it can just barely be heard through this door. Like, just barely hear.
Oh, the door's still open.
Well, if that's the case, then it travels a little bit down the hallway.
I'm gonna hold it like you.
I presume you peek in, Nuzus?
Oh yeah, arrow drawn, leaned around the corner.
All right. So, I think you stealthed already, so I don't really need you to roll again.
I can stealth again if you need me to.
I mean, if you wish, honestly, go ahead.
22.
Yeah, you are stealth, my friend. You turn the corner, and you notice a familiar sight. One of the cultists from the camp is rustling through this drawer.
Oh. That's a shame. I don't have it. Releases an arrow into the back of his knee.
Upon this hitting the back of his knee, he lets out a ear-piercing scream. And when he screams, this will wake the Plip up because it's in the room that they're in. But when he screams, the rat that Ari was holding disappears.
Confusion, but also what's going on?
26 to hit, and 12 points of damage.
Yes. This guy is, like, when you hit him, his knee, it goes, like, partly through his knee, like, piercing his kneecap. And the pain of it causes him to hit his head on the nightstand and slump over. He's still awake, but he's, like, groaning in pain. Just get out.
Short sword out.
Mm-hmm.
Just right down at his neck. Doesn't stab at him, just holds it at his neck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is very annoying. for these things to just be popping up while we're sleeping.
Manny,
Mm-hmm.
on you.
She's like tapping the bag that she currently has over her shoulder. She did not leave the room without it.
Very good.
Mhm.
So, he is keeled over, just grunting, like, with this blade near him. He's just like, fucking,
Hello, friend.
hi, how are you?
You've chosen a very poor time to be doing this.
Yeah? Is that so?
I was getting my beauty rest, so yes.
He kind of chuckles. I don't think it's a bad enough time at all. I think it's perfect, really.
Lightly presses the tip of the short sword into his neck.
Yeah, he, his breath hitches in his throat.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, it very much is. I might die here, but I'm dying serving a greater cause than you could imagine.
Or is there so? Shame. It's a shame to serve a greater cause and never see it through.
My blood will boil upon the foundation to allow it to come to be. I am but a sacrifice in this scheme.
So what you're saying, you're disposable. You're like a weak peon that can be sent to die, not see the task through, and nobody gives a damn if you'll ever die. Beautiful.
He's smirking, he's sneering at you. He's like, I might die, but he will know where the book is. I might not have it, nor may I get it, but as long as he knows who holds it, that is all that is needed.
Well, I guess we'll just hide it.
You know what? This is going to be funny.
Mhm.
I'm going to impose a check on myself because of what he's going to attempt to do. He's going to attempt to swiftly move the blade from one side of the neck to the other. Jolt his hand down, reach through and grab his tongue and pull.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh, damn! Alright!
Was that a Colombian necktie?
Yes! And as he does it, he's going to cast Cure Wounds as he pulls it through.
Duh.
God! Okay.
Okay.
Face.
Mm-hmm.
So I presume you've done this already, yes?
So let's see. I'm going to roll the dexterity check. I imagine that'd be the speed-based part of it. It's an 18.
Okay, yep.
Followed by a 21 for the other part.
Oh, damn, alright.
Followed by 8 points of healing.
Okay. So after you do this, you could hear him visibly trying to scream, but due to the way his tongue is now, he can't.
Oh, I completely forgot. You were supposed to let someone know where it was. Now you can't. That's a shame. Very bad shame. Oh well, too bad we don't have it. We sold it. Thought it'd be better in a shipper's hands.
Can you do me a deception check, please?
22.
Wow. Okay. Yes. He fully believes, and just kind of would sigh if he could, but can't. But he just kind of looks down and goes, he's shaking his head.
Now remember what I said about disposable peon? You feel kind of stupid now, don't you?
As you say that, you notice black mist begin to come off of him.
He beheads him.
Oh,
His head. His head lobs off, rolls underneath this bed right here.
Wynn pulls Ari back to like kind of cover her a little better from seeing that.
You're not escaping this
Already
time.
covering her, right?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Can you, can I get a, perception check from Rin and Ari, please, real quick?
Sure.
Do one for listening, because she's covered her eyes, so.
Yes.
Guides!
Is this something Plip could also notice looking, like watching this over and now?
I'm so
Not
mad.
really, no. Because it's,
Okay.
because the thing that is being done, 16. Okay.
Understood.
You don't notice it, Rin, but Ari hears what sounds like something hit the ground. Like, nothing thick, not big, but just a tiny little thump, followed by 2 squeaks and loud pitter-patter down the stairs.
Kind of start over there.
What is it, Ari? Ari, wait for me!
I heard something.
We have to be careful with these things around.
Down.
You notice whatever it was is no longer there. However, Plip, you are near the window, right?
Yes.
You hear, like, chatter outside.
Oh.
Do you choose to look outside the window?
Yes.
When you look out the window, you notice that there is a rat outside that shifts into a orc. And along with 2 hooded figures walk away from the tower.
This thing became person.
Man, called it. It was a fucking rat that could knock.
It became a toothy man, and there were also 2 clerk people.
He'll look out. They're probably gone by now, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're gone by now.
I went that way.
Alright.
Not very nice.
I love that response from Ari. Just they weren't very nice.
No. No, they were not. Are you okay?
My little rat friend is
Yes, I'm afraid your little rat friend has been made of magic.
See, what Red doesn't know is that rat friend was magic, but was the rat that seemed to be a rat that escaped, was that magic?
She didn't see that rat, so...
Yeah, so they won't know. Ari heard it. They didn't
Mhm.
see it.
He'll step out in the hall and wait for them to come down the hall.
are heading that way.
Yeah.
Plip saw the rat turn into an orc.
Oh, funny. The, rat we had in our room. Magic. And poofed.
I heard a rat go down the stairs.
Well, Plip said he saw a rat leave and then turn into a toothy man, which describes an orc, and leave with 2 cloaked figures.
Oh, good.
Up in the distance. Alright, that
They went that way.
Now, do we risk the evening going after them, or do we just kind of let them go and rest?
Let them go. For now.
Great. I love
DM cutting in for a second. For Christ's sakes, Nuzus did decapitate the one. I doubt they're really gonna try to fuck with you guys again after that.
You would think, but you'd be surprised.
You would think.
That's true. That's
Cultists,
true.
man. Cultists.
Blood for the blood god!
Skulls
Dear
for the skull
Lord.
throne.
That's Corman. Leave Corman out of
Just
this.
because the one guy
Okay.
believed does the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Inside. times.
Yeah.
Back to bed?
We should.
Yes. I am going to with my belongings very close for no particular reason. I recommend everyone else do the same.
I always do.
Oh, come on.
Just kind of head pat, sorry. We'll fix that as we go. Come on, let's go to bed. Do you have the cleanup handled in your...
You don't look inside. Is the body still there?
Nope, it is vanished. The head's still there, but the body's vanished.
Well, on the bright side, I only have to clean up the thing I can throw out the window.
All right, then. Good night.
Have a good night.
Jesse.
So I
Away,
presume
re-enter.
Nuzus goes and throws the head out the window.
No.
Oh?
He'll grab the head. We'll walk out here. We'll use thieves' tools on this room.
Alright.
Where is that? Let's see. Dexterity with advantage. Not advantage, proficiency. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
6.
See, in all fairness, Ari doesn't think anything of a rat knocking because she's a druid.
Yeah.
They can kind of do that.
23.
23 works. This door comes open without any problem. It is empty, fortunate for you.
Is it an empty room?
Yes, this is an empty room.
Cool. He'll go over to this window. Throw it out this window.
When you throw it out the window and it lands, you can hear it land. You hear what sounds to be like a little girl scream.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking
Pulls
whoop.
door shut. Locks it back. Enters the room. Closes door. Locks it. Leans back up against wall. Stares at door.
Alright.
Plip is just hanging on the ceiling, just like peeking through the top of the window.
And then I presume everyone else goes back to bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. The rest of the night passes without incident. Becomes the dawn. Actually, maybe not the dawn. That's too fucking yellow. Holy shit.
Oh my god, the yellow snow!
No. Okay. It is now the morn.
Alright, come on, Plip.
Wide awake.
Rounds with a thunk. Actually, before morning, he would have hopped into his grande bathing mug.
His venti bathing mug.
No, that's more of a grande.
Me, who doesn't
Venti
go to
is the front mug.
Starbucks and doesn't understand the size.
Using water to clean.
Yeah, no, the Win is still passed the heck out.
She has no reason to like the room.
I take it Win is a heavy sleeper.
Apparently, according to the dice, she just likes to sleep in. She slept in a lot. She didn't have a reason to necessarily get up early or anything like that. Like, old habits die hard.
Nuzus will stand. We'll go over to the wall that meets the two rooms. And we'll just hit the wall twice.
Oh god.
Which this will go over here. And we'll just sit at the end of the bed and stare.
Just kind of
Oh, sorry.
it just stares down at the drink. I hate your bat. I hate him. I hate him. I think I hate him.
Or, like,
The
knock
Drake
on
is
the
just-
wall.
The Drake is just standing there, Menacingly!
Menacingly.
She knocks that.
Just gonna,
Alright, I think they're awake, Plip.
as he's pushing his grande bathing mug over into the sploosh box.
That is no longer there, but it is there. I'm gonna leave you guys to talk to yourselves for a moment. I gotta bring my dog. So I will be right back.
Going to kind of animal dry her feathers, like flap real quick to kind of get the water off.
There's an audible floof.
Good morning. Sorry?
Who do you hate?
Whoever banged on the wall that I'm going to assume it Nazi.
Maybe. I think. Why do you hate me for that?
Because I'm very sleepy. I was very, very asleep. I didn't...
Tell him that you don't like that.
Oh, trust me, I plan to.
But you probably should get into the habit of waking up.
I was not told to wake up. Ugh. Like, getting changed.
The
Listen.
Drake will do like one of those little snorts. It sounds like a laugh.
Just glares at it.
Doesn't banging count?
Yes, it does technically count now, I suppose, though I was not aware it was going. So it startled me, which doesn't help.
He jumped. Doesn't usually.
Are you sure you're alright after last night? I don't know if I'll get anything, but she's gonna insight.
You can insight she's not being deceptive.
God, I can't.
I don't think she fully grasps the danger.
What happened?
Yeah, she probably knows what happened, but she doesn't grasp the danger of it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter anyways. I rolled a 2 on the die.
I mean, I'm not rolling deception, so no
Yeah.
matter what, you technically insight her, I think.
Yeah, I'm just. I can't roll above a 10 anymore. Alright. Just want to make sure. I know this is a lot, and it's new. And you're free to leave the room even if I'm not awake. You know this, right?
No.
It is perfectly okay. If you would like to leave the room, get breakfast, go nuzzy or anything,
In trouble?
you will not get in trouble. As long as you remain somewhere where we can find you. Because it's dangerous now. We have to look after each other.
I'm gonna go find.
Okay. I'll meet you downstairs.
Snort of annoyance from the Drake, and the Drake follows Ari.
She kind of hesitates, but she
Yeah.
does eventually leave the room.
Mm-hmm.
Over here. There's a guard. You know, I think it should concern Winnie more that she was not as bothered as you think she should be.
Yeah,
watching a
yeah.
situation like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's got her a little like, but at the
Really?
same time, she's trying to decide whether like it's concerning or understanding because of where Birdie was, but it's that mix of
No
like
idea the type of thing she might have witnessed there that she just got
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know what she's actually seen. Like, that 50-50 shot of, like, this child is actually either very innocent or she's seen things and just thinks it's normal. Like,
Apologies for the wait. I'm back.
no
Don't worry.
worries.
Ari has gone downstairs with Drake dog.
Yep.
Puppo.
Yep.
I just have her upstairs for now.
While waiting for everyone else.
Well, she went downstairs, so I guess I could put her there for now.
And just kind of exits the room. Looks at Plip. Do you have all your belongings?
Yes.
Right. Make sure the other one has all their belongings.
Tiny sack across his back and this big ass fucking bow.
Where?
Mm.
Do you like being an alarm clock?
It's kept me alive this long.
Next time, just tell me you would like me up. Perhaps that would do you so much better.
I don't know. You woke up, so it seemed pretty effective.
After scaring the life out of me? Absolutely. That seems like a grand plan.
Oh, very sorry. Sorry to have startled you. And he'll give a slight bow.
How does if scare life, how we live?
It's
Oh, Plip.
it's an expression, Plip.
Flip confused.
Out of character, real
It's-
quick. Thank you for the
Alright.
blanket, Fox. This is keeping me warm.
Just let's go downstairs.
Alright, you guys head down the stairs.
Ari had
Downstairs.
approached the
Fuck, I was off by a little bit. I was trying to get this guy to be in the spot that I wanted him before even switching the scene. Okay.
Good try.
she approached the bartender when she went down. So I have to pay for breakfast. Fruit?
He kind of goes, oh no, breakfast here is served with the room. You wish to have breakfast, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me go get our chef to get working on that. He goes in here.
Sit down.
Parks orders in weird language. Weird language you don't understand. And then comes back and says, it'll be about 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's quick. That's quick
Well,
food right there.
She only asked for fruit.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair.
She's a
You will
bird.
get fruit, but you will get breakfast.
Cooked fruit.
What? I don't even know why I said it like that.
Yeah, I mean, she's a bird. She probably eats a lot of vegetables and fruit as her main diet, to be fair.
That's fair.
Yes.
Not
Alright.
a huge protein. I mean, she eats protein, as you saw, but she probably isn't a big thing that she eats.
Yeah. So, as that's going on, you guys get downstairs. What do you do?
Yeah. Sorry, brain died slightly.
It's alright. It happens. Literally happened to me literally all night so far, so. You're good.
Just gonna go over to Ari.
Oh, he said the breakfast is free with the.
Well, that's wonderful.
He comes out with a like a plate of fruit, simmered fruit, and slides it over and says, "You said you wanted fruit, yes?
Mhm.
Here you are, simmered fruit.
Thank you very much.
No problem."
She will start to eat.
Yes.
Only fruit I can imagine as far as simmered fruit is like the cinnamon apples,
Strawberries.
but like so. Oh,
Yeah.
that too.
Well, when I meant simmered fruit, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking of Breath of the Wild simmered fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mix of like several different things.
peaches can be cooked.
Mhm.
Apricot. Yeah, a lot of fruit can be cooked into good.
So, yes.
Plip has taken a seat upon this chair, pulled out the tree fruit it got from the cultist, and began to attempt to gum it.
I will say that chair that you are sitting on is actually a high chair.
Oh my gosh.
Accurate.
So he notices you gumming this. Goes, "Oh, I could blend it up for you so that it's easier to eat."
Blend.
Makes it all
Repeat.
mushy.
Oh, makes it mushy for people with no teeth.
Okay. Careful of touching, but start mix it.
He nods and like kind of goes back in the room. You hear like some like noise. He comes out. It is now in a cup, obviously, and then he slides it over to you. He's like, "There it is. There's your apple in a cup, mashed for you to be able to eat."
He will grab cup.
Is a strawberry
Flip
to
flank.
and she turns and
Mr. Puffins.
a piece of fruit to give to the drake. If it'll eat the fruit, because she has no idea.
It'll eat the fruit. Imagine it's like handing something to a goat.
Meh.
Just the instant, doesn't even pay attention to what it is, opens his mouth, eats it.
Why do I feel like that would set up for like a goat to eat like a freaking like bunch of hornets?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes. So, does anyone else ask for food or anything like that?
Yeah.
Nope.
She'll ask for like main food. Whatever the house is serving, basically.
So you would like whatever the house has, yes?
Yes, please, thank you.
All right, and you, sir? Looking over at Nuzus.
Nothing, thank you.
Okay. So he game
Saving.
You're not
goes
gonna eat?
back in and starts talking to whoever it is back here. Preparing house. He comes. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'll wait.
Yeah.
She
comes
was gonna
out-
ask him why he's not eating, is what she's been trying to ask.
Okay. So he comes out and slides a bowl of stew across to you, Rin.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Aren't you hungry, Nessie?
No, not at the moment.
Oh, the burb's getting concerned.
I appreciate the concern, though. I am fine.
Well, if you get hungry, need a fruit.
He'll nod.
Upon like hearing you guys talk of if you need food kind of thing, he goes, yes. You were the one that wanted the supplies for the journey, correct?
Yes.
All right, let me go ahead and get that. I might be a few minutes.
Thank
He kinda goes
you.
into the back. So as he's preparing as he's preparing to grab everything, you may talk amongst yourselves.
It's like that.
Not very forgiving.
Personally, I have no idea. I've never been there.
dry, arid landscape.
Things will leave you with a smile on your face.
Yeah, you know. I wouldn't exactly call it a desert, but just know the area's dry enough to where you'll think you're in one.
Hmm. Like
Oh,
go start
interesting.
thinking.
May not be a bad idea.
It's morning. And be prepping her spells. So let's
Yep.
take a look.
Yeah.
So out the barkeep comes, and like with him is a large sack. He goes, apologies, I only had a sack to lie around, so you might want to hand these out amongst yourselves so it's easier to carry, but this should get you to where you guys are going.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
It's not a problem.
I can create water.
Oh, well, that's going to be extremely useful. And she'll, like, start divvying out everybody's supplies.
Supplies for the Deadlands.
Oh my god, Plip has a new friend.
Uh-oh.
Ari can create splish.
I can create
Ah!
water, yeah.
Imagine as a cube of water falls on Plip.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean,
You see frog-based amazement on their face.
you can refill his cup.
True.
The cup he has totally stolen from a previous inn. Hey, at least he left the other one at this inn. In a bathtub. Confusing the maid.
Hey, alright.
Hmm?
Could you say heads or tails?
Oh god. Heads this time.
Oh. So, barkeep will look up at you, Ari, and go, excuse me, but, I was told from another tavern you tried to send a letter, yes?
Mhm.
He kind of, like, goes underneath his desk and hands back the same letter that you wrote. It was immediately returned. Seems whoever you sent it to didn't want it.
I'm sorry, Ari.
He kind of, like, frowns and goes, my apologies.
I was kind of sit there and stare at it.
Aww.
You made the bird sad.
It wasn't me, it was the coin flip. I blamed the coin flip! Noticing the suburb, he kind of like quickly goes into the back. He comes back out and goes, I know it's not probably what you were wanting that letter for, but he kind of slides you over a cup of fruit. I noticed you like fruit, so maybe this can help cheer you up.
Got forked in the smile.
It was very kind, but thank you.
Don't worry about paying for those, by the way. I hope you guys didn't think that. No. They seem sad. I want them to be happy.
It is okay to be sad. That is his loss.
You know what? Heads or tails again. One more time. Ari.
Heads again, I guess.
When you open the letter, you do notice Although it was returned, the letter or the feather is no longer in there.
I don't think she's opened it yet.
Oh,
That-
well, if you open it, you will notice that the feather is
Well-
no longer in there.
I'll probably find that out later, but right now she hasn't looked at it. She's just been
Aw.
staring
Yeah.
at the letter.
Do you want to hold on to the letter? Or...
I see. I'll try.
Okay. Keep it somewhere very safe then.
Mm-hmm. So is there anything else you guys do? Any more chats? Any more things?
Plip's good.
Plip's good?
Plip is good.
In thought.
Lynn's just gonna try and be like a little comforting to her. That's she doesn't necessarily how necessarily because of the situation, but she's trying.
Trying to pretend that she.
But we all know that's not true.
Anything from Nuzus?
Trust me, I did that throughout all of high school. But anything from Nuzus, anything he says or does. Him or his dragon friend, I should add, actually.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Nuzus?
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
Is
You're
there
the only
anything
one.
you do or your Drake friend does in this moment?
No.
Alright. Well, so, if that's the case, then time will pass until you guys are ready to leave the tavern
Yep.
on your journey.
We will head out.
I kind of lag behind. Hold on.
Aww.
That picture. Walking.
Sad bird. Alright, just to show you guys where you guys are going. In particular, you guys are literally going from right here all the way over here.
Whew, that's gonna be a trip.
That's gonna be a trip.
Oh, we got this.
Is there anything else you guys want to do before you begin your journey? Visit anywhere in Jaeger before you head out?
Nah.
Alright.
Don't think so.
Back to the void because I need to improvise for this. Okay. So, you guys are now on the way.
Where are we going?
I'm
Ben
gonna
goes
use
over there.
this color this time. Why not? That one. And do this one. There we go. And you guys begin your travel.
Indeed.
Alright. So, is there anything you guys do while you're traveling before I have you roll for your first encounter on the road?
Very in her. Somebody talks to her.
I'm sorry, Ari.
Uh,
I'm sorry! I still blame the coin! Bad coin. Yeet.
Plip
You didn't
is
see it,
just
but I
here
just-
hopping along.
You didn't see it, but I just tossed it off the table.
Um. Just double checking some things. She'll slowly lag back.
Oh.
Would it help to talk about him? Or do you miss him too much?
I know he said.
I understand. Maybe one day it will be safe for you to go there, or at least return to your home with him if you. But unfortunately, it's not always possible.
Again.
Maybe one day we can go. See if it is safe for you. Maybe. I'm not making any promises.
I want to make sure.
I know. I know the feeling very well. An older brother. So, because there was danger,
Can't.
unfortunately, it would not go well for me. At least I don't think, based on what I remember. Hopefully one day.
Can help you with that then. You're gonna.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure just 2 people would be able to fix this.
But there's 4 of us.
I guess.
It's the 4 of us.
That is if the other 2 wish to go along, but even then, it's a very large problem, unfortunately.
Oh, I do some more studying. Now I can become a very big.
I do like the sound of that. Honestly, I think my brother and I also talked about doing the same thing. It's easy to become a very large problem when you study enough or learn tricks.
Well, sometimes it can be really small, but still take out the big thing.
Exactly. It's not always about the size. Sometimes she just kind of like pokes her Ari's forehead. It's about what's up here, being smarter than them.
Is it bad that I thought you were gonna say it's how you use it?
I'm not the smartest.
No, but I bet you can be smarter than them.
Yeah, sure. And it's still really not shows like the grand box either.
Well, maybe. Sometimes I just think. You can make some sparkle.
moment.
Well, now that is a fun little trick. And I'm sure you're going to learn plenty more on our journey.
She'll look at the other two. You two gonna come with us?
Of course we are. He is following.
Plip
I
can
think
come.
they're behind. You guys are ahead.
Yeah, no, the question was not like, are you guys coming? It was to come with us to do the
On
things.
their quest to fuck everything up.
See their homes again.
Mm-hmm.
What they've been talking about.
Well, in a sense,
Hmm.
you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna spoil that. I could, but I'm not going to.
Plip can do things. Please.
Well, she says there's a big problem, but we can be a bigger problem, right? We're all together.
Plip is very smart.
So is Mr. Puffins, but he can be really annoying.
Mr. Puffins just looks at you like, "What the fuck, man?"
Puffs up like it's trying to be tough. And small just means you're harder to.
That's one way to look at it.
True. What do you think, Nuzus? Will you help a couple of ladies get home?
Sure, why not?
Oh, that sounds so convincing.
Yeah.
Must be quite the charmer where you come from.
Family's like, I like it.
It can be.
You know, I am quite the charmer. I just have draconians lining up to try and find me.
Some would not call that charming. Some would call that annoying.
Oh, that's what happens when you try and reclaim your homeland.
Some would call that Edward.
So Nessie needs to go home too. So help him too.
Ah, homecomings. For everyone. Plip, do you need to go somewhere?
No, but Plip go anyway.
Okay.
Plip just wants to be there. Plip just wants to have the fun.
Plip's just happy to be here.
Flip's the mascot.
I love that Drag's characters have literally devolved to this.
You're saying devolved. I say evolved.
No, it's fine. It's the meme of your first ever character versus your 100th.
Yeah. That's my whole point. It's we've played D&D long enough. Drag has become a frog.
Yes. Plip. God, it's Plip now. Plip is life. Plip is life.
Oh God, dang.
I love the idea that they're all just gonna. Her innocence of, well, I'm just gonna help you guys get home because you said you were gonna help me.
Yeah.
I'm just
Not
happy to
realizing
do
that
so.
it's a whole heckin' war, that's the problem.
She doesn't even understand what her danger is.
No.
What's up, Danger?
Uh,
Good song.
yeah.
You're her
Okay.
friends now, and she heals your friends. You heal friends.
Yes.
They're your
That's all I
friends
got.
now. Y'all are having soft tacos later. Alright. So, if that's everything that is to be done, or talked about, rather, could I get D6?
D6 from everybody?
Correct.
Okie dokie. I have to get back over to my box.
Yes.
Fun box, so fun box, small and square and filled with dice.
Hey!
2 5, 2 5s, 2 2s. The
That's
ladies got the
hilarious.
5s and the guys got the 2s.
Fantastic.
All right. So, as you guys are traveling down this cobblestone road, because I've deemed it cobblestone, you guys will run across. Hang on. Shit, wrong tab. Wrong tab. This one. Come on. There it is. I was about to say, did it crash? I'm not. You guys come across this person over here.
Oh dear.
Not an enemy, due to contrary. Ignore the fact that they look like they're ready to kill you, but in reality, they are someone selling newspapers.
Oh God.
A newspaper salesman with a bow, looking like they came out of the forest, but we won't talk about that.
Just random token.
Yeah, just random token, pretty much.
We're going to sell us newspapers, looking to spread some good news.
They have the newspapers on the current world's events, and they are looking around to see if anyone wants to buy a newspaper.
Your place to. No one really around.
Agreed.
Go ask them why they're all the way.
Might be interesting. Also, I wouldn't mind to have a newspaper, hear about other things.
What is
Be-
newspaper?
You'll see, Plip. Just
Okay.
let's be careful, okay?
You read. Learn.
Gods.
Flip can't read.
Flip can't read.
I can hear.
Flip haven't need to read.
Hello there, friend.
Oh, hello. Care for a newspaper? It's only 5 copper.
May I ask an odd question?
Sure. Depending on your definition of odd, I might be able to answer.
Why are you so far out of town?
Oh, ever since, radios have become more common in, like, taverns and whatnot, the need for, newspapers have been low, so, I've come out here to see if I can catch any travelers that would like to see the news that aren't close enough to a town to really get the news, you know?
I suppose. Can I roll an insight?
Yes, you can!
Gods, apparently no I can't. 6.
Nuzus
You
is not
think they're
insight.
telling the truth. Oh, are you trying insight, Nuzus?
Nope,
Nope.
he does not this time.
So, yeah, no. As far as you're aware, they're telling the truth.
Neat. Well,
It's a cafe newspaper.
why not? She'll flip a gold coin over, and hopefully that'll make you go home for the day. As well.
She looks down at the gold coin and goes, yes, no, this is more than enough for the day. Hang on. She reaches into a cart that she has behind her. Just, you know what? Hang on one moment while I draw a fucking cart. It is a crooked cart, but I don't really care. She reaches into her cart and tosses you a rolled newspaper. If I could speak English.
Fun.
Yes. She says, hope you enjoy.
Thank you. Have
And
a
then
good
she
one.
gets- You too. She gets onto her cart. Oh, that's cute. They move.
Mhm.
and they go away. They disappear. Blip.
Is the newspaper a real newspaper?
It is actually a real newspaper.
Fantastic. Oh. Nothing like keeping up with current events while we walk.
Mhm.
Want something to read, Ari?
Sure. Take whatever you hand her.
Yeah, she'll, like, kind of find something that might be interesting. And, like, maybe, like, the arts section or
Yeah,
something.
She likes to read. I mean, I imagine she likes to read, like, festivals, so I highly doubt
Yeah.
she got any bad news stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hand her a festival place. It is
Yeah.
talking about the oncoming festival of, if my brain will let me think of something. The holiday festival, which I will name at some point. That is coming to town soon. Talking about all the festive things, all the gifts that are given at these events. Even mentioning a possible appearance from mascot who I will come up with at a later date.
Did you say what town?
It says quite a couple towns. All of which are on your way.
Festival, like.
Has she never been to one?
Hmm.
Oh, she's been locked in a cage all her life. Of course she's never been to one.
Oh.
Well, that entirely depends on the festival you attend.
Someone's talking about a holiday.
Hmm. She'll just kind of look over Ari's shoulder to kind of read over the things. Well, we might be passing through one.
Your eyes kind of light up. So we get to go?
Maybe for a little while.
This is gonna be presents.
Sounds about right.
You two wanna go?
Why not?
Yes.
Yay, we all get presents.
Head pats Ari.
Alright, is there any other part of the paper that you wish to read at this moment in time?
I think Sen is going to be looking for anything about home, trying to see if there's any news about that.
So international news, essentially.
Yeah.
There is actually something in the international news. It is talking about how the Khan of the Draconic Horde is set to visit the vassal state in the coming days to inspect troops The writer says they're unsure if it's for a possible invasion, again, another evasion, or if it's just a regular exercise. There is also a little article talking about a group of Dragonborn that are from the vassal state that want the vassal state to end. They want it to be returned to the elves.
Back. Ari is just bugging you. Reading the newspaper, what's there, and getting excited.
Interesting.
I'll look at it.
There is also news on the Deadlands, where you guys are heading.
Ooh, fantastic. Oh.
Oh?
Mikey, you good?
Your mic broke, dude.
Yeah. Cannot hear you.
You bumped the cord?
Something happened. You're, like, not there at all. Like, you're talking, but it's, like, not there at Uh-oh.
Did we full lose him?
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
just
something
for-
has happened. Yeah.
Maybe it's doing its like update thing where it's shutting like,
Maybe.
servers down a little bit.
I don't know. Try talking again, Mike. Nope,
Very-
it's your mic, dude.
Very staticky.
Yeah.
Try checking the cables for your mic or anything like that.
Is gonna ask you what a mascot is.
Something that represents place or event.
But,
Oh, wait.
oh,
There you are.
I had to unplug my mic and switch the USB port it was in for whatever reason.
Oh, boy.
So what I was saying was the thing that you wanted that about the Deadlands is something I actually had to pull up myself,
Ah.
and that I was going to get it. So, this little article is talking about a possible infection caused by some of the animals / survivors of the cataclysm. There isn't much info on it right now, but at the minute, there is a possible they're warning people to try to avoid the development zone, which you have to head through to get to the Deadlands and the Deadlands, if at all possible.
Oh, good. Hey, everyone. Fair warning. Apparently, we're going to be heading into a potential hot zone for sick. No, it's not.
Kinda help us.
Hopefully, we won't have to worry about that. But it is a good idea to be prepared just in case. Nuzus. She kind of hands the newspaper back. You may want to take a look at one of these articles.
I presume
look
talking
for it.
about the vassal state thing. I
Yep.
presume. Yes. So Nuzus, as you are reading about how there are troops from the Khan of the Draconic Horde, as well as some troops are making their way to the vassal state for reasons currently unknown. Possibly an invasion, possibly an exercise. As well as a smaller part of that article mentioning a couple Dragonborn that were born and raised in the vassal state that want the occupation to end.
Really?
Yeah.
These are some people who've grown some sense. Or this is a ploy in order to lower somebody's guard.
Is the question. You'll have to stay tuned to the news to find out.
Yay.
the unenthusiastic yay. I love it. Alright. Can I get one more thing of D6s?
Ba-doop-a-doo.
Excuse me.
Bless
I was
you.
about to say bless. I couldn't tell if that was a sneeze or a pew. Like, you know, pew
No,
pew.
That was me sneezing. That is how I sneeze.
It's adorable. Gosh dang it, Fox.
2, 2, 4, and a 6. Okay.
Just thinking of like what she needs to prep because she can't prep tech poison
No.
these as well as lesser restoration.
Can I get a everyone's passive passive wisdom / perception?
15.
15.
So 2 15s,
350.
3 15s.
3 15s, and Plip's is what?
12.
12. So everyone except Plip.
Look, it's just
Um,
practical here.
Guys, as you are walking, you hear what sounds to be whimpering.
Can we tell where it's coming from?
Yes, it is coming from this direction.
Does it sound like an animal or a person?
It is an animal.
Hmm.
You know, this could definitely be a trap.
Oh, absolutely.
Mr. Puffin, you want to go take a look? Flaps up and flies off.
Mr. Puffins will come up upon a singular wolf that is trapped in what looks to be like a bear trap. Its leg is caught. And it is whimpering, looking around for help.
Back and let's be like flapping. Try to get her to come. So she'll start walking. She'll just start walking.
Okay. And we're following.
Yeah, you so follow.
You notice this wolf is actually kind of, despite it looking normal, its fur is actually white. It looks to be an Arctic wolf, which is unusual for the area.
You need some help?
It looks at you almost like pleadingly to get it free.
Walk over. Strong enough to do trap, she will try.
Alright, strength save! Well, actually, no, just strength. You're not saving against anything, it's just strength.
10.
You try, but you can't even get it to budge.
I've got a question. Can I disarm said trap with, like, thieves' tools?
You possibly could. Yes, you could.
It's
Could
already
you...
activated, I don't know.
But, like, to
Basically breaking
deactivate it kind of thing.
You're basically breaking it if you're doing
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Check with the tools. I'm not sure how using tools as a check works, so...
It's Dex plus proficiency plus...
Yeah, and I
That.
actually have expertise in the tool, so
it's
my
double
proficiency is
proficiency.
double. Yeah. So...
Yeah, the tools have some
7.
bullshit rolls. Meanwhile, Ari's trying to pry it open as best as she can.
Guides!
You didn't do very well, did you?
I cannot roll tonight.
Dice jail? What
I've
was the
been
roll?
using the same gosh darn D20 all night.
Nuzus will approach.
Real quick, I'm going to use, because I do have a thing that will allow me to do Just gotta double check. Okay, so I don't know if that will help anything, but I'll try anyways. I do have a ability called Psi Bolstered Knack. If I fail an ability check using a skill with which you have proficiency, you can roll one of your psionic energy dice and add the number to the roll check. And I only expend the die if the roll succeeds. So,
All right, go for it.
my current total so it's Dex and proficiency twice because I've got expertise in it. So right now my current standing is 9.
Wow, that was a damn.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
bad roll. So my D6. I don't think a 12 is gonna do it.
Surprisingly, it does.
Okay.
It's just a bear trap.
I listen.
And it
I
was a
never
very
know.
shoddily made one too. So as soon as the trap is broken and it comes loose, the wolf turning to Rin, like limps over and kind of nuzzles against them as if to thank them.
Thank her. Kind of motions over to Ari.
Will then proceed to actually do the same for Ari.
She'll reach down and she'll cast Cure Wounds.
As its leg is healed, it actually like licks Ari's hand claw thing.
Talons, yeah.
Yeah. And it like gives like a slight bark, like a friendly bark, and then runs off into the woods.
Good job, Ari.
You know.
She'll wave. Bye. Kind of look back at the trap. No, be mean enough to put that out here.
Would you like to try to examine the trap and see if its origins?
I don't think she knows enough to do that.
I'm wondering if anyone in general wants to try.
I will, sure. You know what?
Would I do an insight for that?
I think it's investigation.
Yeah, no, it would be investigation. You're right. Investigation, please.
I'm using a different D20.
Yes.
Gods dang it!
Aspire's not allowed to roll anymore tonight.
Nope, 7. I can't roll above a 5.
I really don't want to reach out of this blanket in order to roll the die.
You know what? Sure. Because of how crappily the trap is made, even though you got a very low roll, you do notice that it seems to be of goblin origin.
Oh, no, that checks.
Goblins. Probably just hunting. Didn't mean to catch the poor thing.
Well, she's gonna hold out her hand and she's gonna druid craft a bunch of vines so it gets stuck to the ground. You're not allowed to use it anymore.
Ari says no more.
People hurt. No.
Good thinking. Now, come on, I think we're getting to a point of needing camps here soon.
Indeed. Alright. So I presume you guys are gonna go off to the side and camp.
Yeah, probably find a safe spot.
Mm-hmm.
You might find a safe spot.
Probably away from the hunting grounds.
Yeah, and then also set up watches, because, yeah!
When she'll ask, because she's actually awake for this one. Why did we stay up to watch?
Because there are mean people, much like the bad person that tried to break into our room.
You know, the one that Nuzus beheaded.
You didn't see that.
Oh, I know.
So we need to make sure that they don't sneak up on us.
I just Control Z'd, forgot that does things.
Oh god, you broke everything. I know.
Oh god.
I'm used to this working like in fucking art programs, not...
It does not work like that at all.
No, and that's the fucking issue. Hang on, let me reinitialize. Oh god! Oh shit. Oh shit. I apologize.
Badoo.
My apology, sincerest.
Oh.
Why drag?
Staying up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's continue.
How do we figure out who stays up?
Well, the good news is motions to Nuzus. He does not need as much sleep as.
Oh yeah, elves don't sleep.
No, they don't.
Go to the eraser this time. Go to the eraser.
So, more than likely, he can, if he so chooses, take more than one. Or he can take a later watch or take a longer watch. But the rest of us get to pick which grouping we would like to go in. And normally, how it works is we split it up into thirds, considering our group and considering how much rest everyone needs.
Take one with him so that he's not.
Sounds like a wonderful plan.
Oh god, Discord I think broke for someone.
Drag is gone.
Damn it! It was Drag again.
The loner of the group. She's like, oh, so he won't be lonely. Probably doesn't give a shit.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say, I know you guys usually go a little longer, but I was probably gonna end shortly.
Oh yeah, we might do some backgroundsy stuff.
Yeah.
I will admit that's kind of fine because I am uncomfortably cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what
Like,
about-
I know, because,
we
like,
could do the
I was like,
watches in the background.
I was like, I am coming up with content off the top of my head right now, running on fumes. But I want it to get to a point where it's good to leave off instead of it being in the middle of something.
Yeah. Just camping out and everything like that.
Yeah.
We'll decide which watches we take and do stuff from there.
Yes.
I'll go watch 1 and 2.
We will probably pick. Don't take. Okay.
I am making a camp. for
Alright,
you
so
guys.
Frog is one.
The third, I thought. Taking
Oh
the
yes.
third.
Frog is third.
third.
Nuzus is taking 1 and 2.
We'll take,
So-
take one with him then.
Alright, and then Sen will take 2.
The frog and the drake are the ones who have to be alone. Do we really want to do that?
You know what? Never mind, I'll take third. Forget it. I will do third and pray.
Maybe you're
The
nice.
minute they hear Frog and fucking thing, they're just like, oh no. My attempt of making a fire.
Perfect.
Perfect. But yeah, now we can do background RPs, and you get to be bugged by a bird.
Fair.
Alright.
Perfect.
Also, not me setting up for the holiday session I'm planning.
Yee.
I figure out, like, well, newspaper, festivals, perfect. It's also funny, the next...
Oh, by drag.
Oh, my turn. The next session of Drag's campaign is a day before my birthday.
Nice.
All right.
Tomorrow.
I was about to say,
yeah.
Fox is like, technically, it's already your birthday on my end. So happy
Yeah, I was about to say,
birthday.
my end, it's
11
been
for
your-
me, so no,
Mm.
it's not my
For
birthday.
me, it has been your birthday for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's not my birthday because of my time zone. It goes off your
That's
time
fine.
zone.
Well, I'm saying happy birthday anyways before I forget, because I will most likely forget if I don't say it
I-
now.
Just want to be in denial that I'm turning 32.
Fair enough. Fair
Just like
enough.
I want to be in the denial of turning 20, which
I
I
don't
was
wanna hear
teased
it,
about by one of my
Yeah,
chat
I
members.
don't want to hear that.
I was teased by my chat
You
members
are
for
the
that.
baby. Mm-mm.
Yes, I know I am the baby.
I've been in the 20s for 8 years, and Fox is,
30s.
Yeah. Yep. Aspire's
fine.
been in the 20s for 8 years.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
And then Drag's over there putting dots.
Poor bud. Ow.
Alright. Well, that has been the darkest
He's happy
hour.
not to be the youngest. Yeah, I think before Mikey came, it was Cheese and Lance.
Yeah.
The two youngest.
Yep.
Well, congratulations. I am now the youngest. Fear me, except not really, because I am small. Alright. And with that, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. Next session will be holiday session on this end, but that's not until, I think, the 22nd or something like that.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Yeah. Next session, the next session that's going on, I believe, is Black Hearts, correct?
Yes.
No, yeah,
It-
Thursday.
yeah.
Thursday,
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday's Blackheart Paradox.
Yep.
And so I thank you guys for coming. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Bye, everybody.